Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So off we go then. Omar El Abdullawi. Moore. Whipped in. He's gone for it! Ruben Neves. And it's Adama Traore. Lofted it, shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves with a long pass. Massive leap! He's scored!
Well, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Goal! After 11 minutes is number 9.
Wolverhampton take the early advantage. Plays it out to the wing. Valbuena delivers. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. João Moutinho. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Going through. Delivers across. Great leap! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Wolverhampton grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Jimenez tries lifting it over. Jota is onto it and can take it up. And that has been cleared. And here's Raul. And it's Adama Traore. And he's away. More. Rui Patricio sends that a long way. Olympiacos are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. More! Jota absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, really good feet from him. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
There's the start of the second half. And it's Adama Traore. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets away from his opponent. Goalkeeper's ball. João Moutinho. Jota. Raul. And here's Raul. Oh, he's found him in space. Beautifully done.
Olympiacos have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Attempts to play it through. More.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's through and all alone! Away from immediate danger. Wolverhampton have it back and they can go again. Adama Traore! Decent hit and on target. Plays it out to the flank. More. There are a few waiting for it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Adama Traore. Jimenez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Substitution for Olympiacos. Number 99. Number 40.
So here comes a substitution.
Coming on the field.
He's had a go! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, just thinking back to the goal again, Peter, when you catch him that well, you know it's destined, and that was struck with real purity.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Wolverhampton take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. What a throw in. Olympiacos making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Number 77, substitution in progress.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Valbuena plays it short. Time to deliver. Ball driven towards the far post. Cut out in the nick of time. It's come loose. Now the cross. Too much distance on that. Bolly. Raul. Jota. Jota! Valbuena tries to get it forward quickly.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Going for goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Substitution.
Wolverhampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And there goes the final whistle. Wolverhampton have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.